Good morning. All right, so this morning I'm just going to chat quickly about why breathing exercises can be quite important, especially now that we're all wearing masks a lot of the time. So with mask wearing, especially long term, this can stimulate our fight or flight system. That's because when we're wearing masks a lot, we tend to breathe in a bit more carbon dioxide. So when our brain senses that, it sort of stimulates that neural pathway, which then can lead to increased heart rate, blood pressure, more shallow breathing, increased feelings of anxiety or stress, or even sometimes a bit of irritability as well. So especially after a long day of wearing a mask, doing some breathing exercises can be really good just to kind of help reset the body, stimulate that parasympathetic nervous system, get the heart rate calmed down, get the blood pressure settled, and just decrease stress levels and decrease in anxiety as well. So that's just a good thing to think about, especially if you have a big day wearing a mask, just to do some breathing exercises once you get home or you're back and able to not have to wear the mask. Alrighty, so today we're going to go through our box breathing again today. So that's just remembering that square that we've gone through over the last couple of times where we're breathing in for 4 seconds, we hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and then holding that breath out for 4 seconds. All right, so just get yourself into a nice, comfortable position. Make sure you're in a nice, quiet space. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can have your eyes open or closed, up to you, whatever you feel most comfortable with. All righty, so we'll get started. So taking a nice deep breath in through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Now breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Holding that breath out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. Holding, 2, 3, 4. Now breathing out. Holding that breath out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Holding and breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Holding that breath out and starting again. Nice deep breath in. Holding that breath. Now breathing out. Holding that breath out. And starting again. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Holding that breath. Now breathing out. Holding that breath out, 2, 3, 4. And breathing in. Holding that breath. Now breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. Holding that breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Holding that breath out, 2, 3, 4. Starting again. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Holding that breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. Holding that breath. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Holding that breath out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. Holding that breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath out, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. Holding that breath, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath out. 2, 3, 4. One more time, breathing in. Holding that breath. 2, 3, 4. Now breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath out. 2, 3, 4. All right. So that's the breathing exercise. So that's a good box breathing. And that's where we're just holding that breath in those 4 distinct periods. We're breathing in, holding, breathing out, and then holding the breath out. So that's just a good strategy we can use to help with breathing and just helping calm that parasympathetic nervous system down. All right. So now we're going to go into our stretching. So making sure we're sitting in a nice, comfortable spot, up nice and tall. Going to get both of our hands, place them at the base of our skull. And then just gently taking our chin down towards our chest, trying to lengthen our spine. We're trying to open up that space in the back of our skull and down towards our shoulders. Just going to the point of discomfort, but not pain. Always remembering to breathe. Now taking a nice deep breath in for me. Then as you exhale, just take that stretch a little bit further, just to the point of discomfort. There should be no pain with this. Always remembering to breathe. Coming back up. Now we're going to take one hand, pop that on our opposite ear, and then we're pulling our head down towards that shoulder. We're just trying to open up the space between our shoulder and our neck. Just a nice, gentle stretch. Always to the point of discomfort. There should be no pain. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just try and lengthen that space a little bit further. Always remembering to breathe. Coming back up. So now we'll go the other way, other hand to our opposite ear, and then pulling your head down towards your shoulder. Really trying to open up the space between your shoulder and your head. Always to go to the point of discomfort, there should be no pain. Always remembering to breathe. Taking a nice deep breath in for me. As you exhale, just try and lengthen that stretch a little bit further. Coming back up. So now sitting up nice and tall, we're going to go into some shoulder circles. So just lifting our shoulders up towards our ears and then taking them all the way back. Nice big circles. Try and take them as far back as you can, then as far forward, up as high as you can. Just nice big circles. Nice and slow. All right, so now we'll go back the other way, so change directions. Just try to take our shoulders up towards our ears, as far forward as we can, then as far back as we can in a nice, slow movement. Always remembering to breathe. All right. So now sitting up nice and tall, we're going to pop both our hands across our chest, trying to keep our pelvis as square as we can. We're going to rotate to one side, just to feel a little bit of a pull, always to the point of discomfort. There should be no pain. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just try and rotate that little bit further, just as far as you're comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. Coming back to the middle, and now we'll go to the other way. Rotate to the other side now for me, just as far as you feel comfortable, just until you feel a little bit of discomfort. There should be no pain. Always remembering to breathe. And taking a nice deep breath in for me. As you exhale, just try and rotate that little bit further. Always to the point of discomfort, there should be no pain. And always remembering to breathe. Coming back to the middle. So now just reset your position, nice and tall. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and lift our chest up as high as we can, and then looking up towards the ceiling, just to feel a bit of movement through our chest into the front of our neck. Just trying to open up there. Just go as far as you feel comfortable, always remembering to breathe. Taking a nice deep breath in for me. As you exhale, just try and push that a little bit further. Always remembering to breathe. Coming back down. So now what we're doing, we're going to try and slide down one side. So we're going to try and arch through our lower back and spread that gap in between our ribs and our pelvis. Just try and arch that back and really get that lower back to soften up. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. Now take a nice deep breath in for me. As you exhale, just try and arch the back a little bit further, just as far as you feel comfortable. Always remembering to breathe. Coming back up, we'll go down to the other side now. So we're trying to arch that back, trying to get that gap between our ribs and our pelvis. Should feel that stretch just through your lower back, a little bit into the hip as well. Just go as far as comfortable. Should be some discomfort, but no pain. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, just go that little bit further, really trying to open up that space between your ribs and your pelvis. Always remembering to breathe. All right. And coming back to the middle. And that's our breathing exercises for today.